am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And Doja Cat has been dropping music video after music video because her new album Via is out. And while I did do an album reaction, and I'm gonna be honest, if y'all want me to put it out, I've edited it, recorded it, did all that. I just didn't put it out. Don't have any plans on to it. But if you want to hear what I thought, feel free to put in the comments below. Hey, Michael, put the album reaction out. I'll be look. If y'all want it, I'll give it to you. But if you don't, who cares, right? Let it sit where it is and lie there because my thoughts are my thoughts and those are my opinions. But I feel like I could summarize that up more in one video. And while this one might be blocked as far as looking at the reaction to the video, at the end of the day, I'm going to take this time out to basically review her album and tell you how I feel about it and give you my official thoughts on it because it is some things I do think about it. You know, I have some criticism towards it. And while everybody's praising what she did, you know, her fans are loving the album right now. It's going crazy statistically. At the end of the day, I have to make something clear, right? I do. And it's been gnawing at me. It's been bothering me. But as far as it's a certain aspect of this album that I applaud. I praise Doja Cat for doing. I love her for doing. Honestly, it makes me a way bigger fan of her. It makes me want to support her more. It makes me want to love her music more and learn about her more. This makes me a big fan of Doja Cat. It does. But I think I need to tell her how I feel about what she's doing. Because if I don't, then she's going to keep doing it how she's doing it. And wow, she probably not going to see this video. Who cares? But at the end of the day, I got to let it be known. Hey, punch it up. Anyways, that's a little teaser for where we're going to go with this. But till we get into that, let's watch, or at least let's attempt to watch. Like I said, if I'm disclaimer right now, if the video doesn't play and it just cuts to me talking again and there's no reaction, it was the label. It was not me, okay? Don't be mad at me. You ain't put the video on the... Shut up. Be quiet, please. Take your complaints about that to the fucking label. Tell them. Tell them that y'all want creators to have the freedom to react and talk about the music that's out. Let them know. Because until then, we're fucked. Either way, let's listen. Don't lie. Not gonna lie. And that's why I'm really not comfortable with putting that reaction out. Because while I still do kind of feel how I felt with the criticism of the album, I was very critical of it. Because when I expected something 10 times better than what I got, to be honest. And I love Jealous Type. I feel like in that VMA performance, she invoked a lot of Michael Jackson that we don't see nowadays because, you know, they don't give Chris Brown that platform anymore, unfortunately. And I think she kind of filled in that void with that VMA performance of just like the performance of the year type shit. Like that shit was amazing. Hardest shit. One of the hardest performances I've seen all year. I get it. Kendrick Lamar performed at the Super Bowl. I get it. But at the same time, Doja Cat at the VMAs was something to behold. She was dancing, singing, rapping, everything you want an artist to do. She was doing it, and I gained a lot of respect for Doja Cat there. Now look, I get it. She likes white men, okay. She likes white men, and she likes them to talk about her feet. We get it, right? We understand that. And the white men that she like might be on the, you know, the Nick Fuentes side of things. But we look, at the end of the day, for me, it's about the music, right? And if I have to defend it, I don't want to. Trust me, I don't want to. Black people on YouTube that come for me when I defend it, calm down. I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to defend it. But I don't think we should be kink shaming. I don't. We don't kink shame nobody else. We didn't kink shame Shannon Sharp. We didn't kink shame him. y'all remember what Shannon Sharp was doing with that white girl that got him sued. Y'all remember. Y'all saw the fucking transcript. Y'all saw what she was alleging. And it was a settlement, so we couldn't assume that what she was alleging was true. Y'all saw what she was like, other than the bullshit that she was alleging. But y'all saw the other shit that she was alleging. And I do believe that there was some, honestly, I think that's why he didn't want that video to come out of them having sex. Why he was okay with putting it out to prove his innocence at that point. I didn't rape her. He really didn't want it to come out because it was going to be she's the, they were role playing on some nasty racial shit, I believe. Allegedly. And look, we didn't kill Uncle Shannon Sharp for that. Like, that's the kind of how they were talking to each other in the text. We didn't kill him for that. Okay? We sat here and said, look, this bitch is scamming Uncle Shannon Sharp. So he likes a white girl to call him nigga while they fucking. And and so what? So what? So they like to have race play. So what? We should not be kink shaming. We shouldn't kink shame in Shannon Sharp situation. We shouldn't kink shame in Doja's as well. That's my 2 cents on it. Okay. I feel. Alright. So at the end of the day, I'll give her a pass. Since I'm giving Shannon Sharp a pass. It's all wrong, but I'll give them passes. Since that's what we're doing. And we'll focus on the content and the music. And when it comes to the music, damn it, Doja, you're good. Okay? That one thing I was harping on, that one criticism that I had teased in the beginning, was the fact that she wrote most of this album. Like, I can, honestly, there's not many, I listened to most albums this year. Other than the real niggas that, do what they do. The Jits, the Pusha T's, the Chance the Rappers of the world. We know ain't nobody else in them credits other than the singing, and we know who in the, like, come on. We know who putting pen to pad when it come down to it. But I was honestly shocked to see that most of the time, if it was another person in the written by, it was a producer, Jack Antoff. He is a big producer in music in Hollywood. Understandably why he's there as far as the writing goes. He probably helped come up with a lot of these rhythms and whatnot. But I could believe that Doja Cat wrote 100% of this album. I could. Why? Because it doesn't sound like anybody really punched up anything. They let her be the artist that she is, and you can live and die off that. If you're really as great as you think you are when it comes to your writing and your artistry, then this should propel you to levels that you, boom, bow, right? And while Doja Cat's already in that stratosphere, at the end of the day, just put her up there with Beyonce, Taylor Swift, right? As far as the music getting her to where she should be at star-wise. But, unfortunately, I don't think this songwriting is good enough to really carry her. I think it's okay. It's a good start. Like, I don't want to discourage this because I think more artists, more rappers, more people in this industry should be writing their own shit. So I don't want to discourage it at all. That's why I say I found a new level of respect for Doja Cat, because my God, she wrote the whole album. And while it's not trash, it ain't bad, some of the hooks are mediocre. Some of the verses, mediocre. But that's okay. At least you're fucking trying. I give you way more credit for putting effort into your music, putting actual hard work into what you're doing, because you're actually trying. 90%, 99% of these niggas that's rapping, that's in hip hop, they don't give two fucks about what they saying, and they ain't trying. They just living off their popularity and clout until that dries up. And then all of a sudden they want to hit us. Oh, I still make good music. And it's like, nah, Nigga, you done fell off. No, you don't. It's over with. It's over with. Nobody can save you. It's done. We don't want to hear you no more. Period. So I commend it. I respect everybody who's giving Doja the praise. While, like I said, it's some songs on here, it's mediocre. I feel like my thing is, that's why I don't want to stand on that album reaction. Because I feel like with this album, I got to grow with it. I got to listen to it more. I got to get really in tune with the styles and tones she was going for and the vibe that she was trying to invoke. Because that's hard to do off first listen, especially when somebody's actually making some good music. And I will say on that last track, I did hear some African influences. So it makes me think that she's taking us to our African roots in the next album. We shall see. I think Doja should show respect to her African roots, in my opinion. It would make Dr. Umar Johnson proud. It would. But either way, I really did enjoy the album, even though I did find a lot of the writing mediocre. But I encourage, keep writing. Because all you're going to do is get better. If you're writing all your shit now, and it sounds like this, it still sounds good. Like it's still really good. Bro, you're only going to get better. You're only going to get 10 times better. You're only going to keep getting better. So I encourage that. And I praise Doja Cat for it. So 3 out of 5 Savs from me on this V album. Really enjoyable. Really good listen. You should check it out. Who knows? By the end of the year, it might be one of my favorite albums of the year. We shall see when we get there. But as of now, it's standing at 3 out of 5. Because I do feel like I need to let her know, hey, this was good. Keep doing it, though. It wasn't good enough. I know you can, Doja. I know you can write better than this. I know you can. You showed it on a lot of these tracks in this album. You showed that you had that pen. Jealous Type is a fucking smash. It's a hit, and you wrote it. So I know you got it in you. Just keep doing it. Keep grinding it out. Keep putting pen to pad. Keep working on it. And the next album should be a classic if you really hone in and lock in. Promise you. Either way. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. As always, I am Savvy Mike in this. Because I am Savvy Mike TV.